guys, this is Matt from MrNoDStudios, and welcome back. Today, we are going to be doing something a little bit different. We're not going to have the usual gameplay today. Instead, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how you can make better commentary for your YouTube videos. Now, the reason why I wanted to go ahead and make this video is because recently a lot of people have actually been asking me for channel tips and to help them out with their channels, and I really want to help you guys out because I know how hard it is to make your videos better and to make your channel grow, and it's really hard. So anything that I can do to help you, I will most certainly do. Alright, so with that covered, let's just head right on into the topic. So the first thing that you're going to want to make good commentary videos here on YouTube is actually pretty self-explanatory, and that is just simply having a good microphone. Now, I personally recommend that you get the Blue Snowball microphone if you are on a budget. This microphone is going to run you about $50, which is extremely cheap, and the audio quality is right up there alongside the Blue Yeti, which is a $120 offer. So it is absolutely a steal. If you are on a budget and you need a good microphone, definitely go with the Blue Snowball. Although if you do have a little bit more to spend and you want to get that little bit of an edge in terms of microphone quality, then you could go for something like the Audio Technica or the Blue Yeti microphone. Those are both really good options, and the Blue Yeti is really good as well. And in addition to having a good microphone, I also recommend that you get a pop filter, and I really feel like this one is a necessity, and I stress it so much. Pop filters only run you around $15 nowadays. That is extremely cheap, and it will make your videos sound so much better. It is just so worth the $15, and I can't tell you how many YouTubers I stumble across nowadays, and they have that obnoxious popping sound whenever they make a P or B sound. And it's really obnoxious. It's gonna make your viewers want to click off the video, and it makes the overall audio quality of your videos sink astronomically when you get that popping noise when you say P or B. So really try and invest in a pop filter. Once again, they run you about $15, and it is so worth the investment. And I really feel like if you're serious about making commentaries here on YouTube, you need that pop filter. Once again, $15. Go out and get that shit. Stop being cheap. And then the other thing on top of a pop filter that you're going to want to get, and this one is a little bit more optional than the pop filter. Once again, I really feel like a pop filter is a 100% necessity, but it is kind of optional if you want to get it. But once again, you really should because it's extremely cheap. But anyways, as I was saying, the other thing on top of a pop filter that you might want to get is a microphone stand, and I recommend that you get an arm stand and really take a look at the stand that you are getting and make sure it is indeed compatible with the microphone that you have, because some microphone stands will not work with certain mics. So make sure that you do get a microphone stand that is compatible with your microphone. And once again, I do recommend that you get an arm microphone just because of the simple versatility of it. You can bring it in when you're recording and then push it away when you're not. And also because of the way microphones pick up audio, you can really set the microphone up in a position where it's going to be best suited to pick up your voice and your voice only. Alright, so now you have a decent microphone, you've got a pop filter, and maybe a microphone stand. So how can you actually make your commentaries better? Now, the first thing I'm going to say that you can do is don't talk in a monotone voice. Don't be like, hey guys, got the FAMAS, we're going to be playing some Call of Duty Modern Warfare throwback. Like, don't do that, man. Do not do that. Don't talk monotone. You want to have peaks and valleys in your voice. You want to sound energetic. Sound like you just drank like a whole fucking 6-pack of frickin' Red Bull, man. Sound like you are going crazy, man. You want to sound good. You want to have your voice energetic and up there, and just don't be monotone. I can't tell you how many YouTubers I come across nowadays who have monotone voices, and you really don't want that because it doesn't keep the viewer interested and engaged in your videos. So really try and have those peaks and valleys in your voice when you are making commentaries. Now, the next tip that I have for you guys is to not stutter in your videos. And I know a lot of people actually have trouble with this, and they have trouble coming up with things to say, so sometimes they stutter and they fumble over themselves, and I do that sometimes myself. We all do it. All commentators are gonna do that once or twice. It's just prone to happen. It is gonna happen, and if that does happen, then you can kind of make a joke out of it. Like in some of my Let's Plays, I really fumble around with my tongue, and sometimes I say the exact opposite of what I'm trying to convey, or I completely mess up a word, or completely miss a word sometimes because my mind is so focused on the game. And if something like that happens, you can try and make a joke out of it if you are doing live commentary. And once again, there are programs like Audacity which can help you edit out stuttering, but I would really recommend that you go ahead and try and fix the problem on your own, because I don't know about you, but I'm pretty lazy, and if I don't have to edit out something in Audacity, then it makes my life so much more easier, and it makes creating YouTube videos a lot more fun. And the next thing, in addition to stuttering, is trying not to say the word Like, I know a lot of times you want to say especially when you can't think of things to commentate about, but you really need to knock that word out of your vocabulary. Get rid of it. And I know sometimes you're gonna say I do it, all commentators do it, but really just try and keep it to a minimal. You are gonna say it maybe once or twice, and if you can get only one or two uhs in a video, that's not too bad, but just try and limit the amount of times that you say because when I watch videos and the commentator is saying a lot, it's really distracting to me as the viewer, and it really just doesn't sound fluid. It doesn't sound like they're comfortable making commentary videos, and you really want to feel comfortable when you are making commentary videos. And that's another thing. You need to be in a comfortable place when you are recording commentary videos. So if you are nervous recording commentaries around other people who may be in your family or whatnot, then you need to go ahead and try and maybe move your computer or your recording station into another room or somewhere where you can just be alone and be comfortable commentating and not be distracted by other things. And another thing with that as well, do not have background noise. And once again, I'm bringing up Audacity. You can use Audacity to edit out background noise, like say a fan that might be running in your background. It might be a really hot summer day and you can't not stand having your fan on, so you go ahead and flick it on. Audacity can take that out, and Audacity does a fantastic job actually removing that sound. So there are certain sounds that you can get rid of with Audacity, but a lot of background noises, if you try to get rid of them with Audacity, will just mess with the frequency of your audio, and it'll make you sound like an A-Lamau. So please put your setup in an area where there isn't a lot of background noise, and if there is, try and edit it out with a program like Audacity. Now, another thing that might help you make better commentary videos is writing out, not necessarily a script, but just kind of keeping out notes and writing down notes before you go ahead and make a commentary video. And you can't necessarily do this with live commentary, so if you're doing like a Let's Play or something like that, this isn't going to be really applicable to you, but if you are doing a post-production commentary, then this will definitely help you out. So basically what I like to do is go ahead and just open up a notepad document right on my desktop when I'm making a video like this, and then I just like to quickly jot down what I'm going to be talking about in the video, and I make sure I hit all of those points, and it really helps keep my mind on track, and it really helps me just know what I need to talk about and what I need to hit in the video, and it keeps me from going astray and talking about other things like my amazing dog Spiky. And I mean, if you're doing something like a review and you want to write out a full script, feel free to. My brother does gaming reviews and he writes out a full script of exactly what he's going to say, and I think that actually works out extremely well for reviews. But I just prefer to go ahead and, like I said, open up a notepad document and just kind of jot down what I'm going to be talking about in the video. It really just helps keep my mind focused on what the task is and what I'm going to be talking about in that particular video. Now, the thing with commentaries is it's not one of those things that just happens overnight. You don't get good watching a YouTube channel tips video about commentaries and then all of a sudden get extremely good about commentating. It's one of those things that takes a lot of practice, and you're constantly picking away at it and getting better at it. You know, I've been doing commentary videos here on YouTube for almost 4 years, and I still make mistakes in terms of commentating in my videos. Nobody nobody's perfect. You are going to make mistakes, and just kind of use those mistakes to your advantage, and you will learn more about commentating, and you will get more fluid as time goes on. You just really, really need to keep at it and keep practicing, and your commentary will get better. Trust me. So yeah, that's basically it. Just to kind of wrap everything up, first of all, you're going to want a good microphone, a pop filter, and optionally a microphone stand. You want to have peaks and valleys in terms of your voice. You really, really, really want to sound energetic. You want to entertain the viewer. You want to sound like you enjoy making commentary. Do not sound monotone or anything like that. Sound energetic. Sound like you love making commentary. Sound like the only thing you want to do in life is crawl out of bed and make YouTube commentaries every single day of every single minute of every single second of every single millisecond of your life. Try not to stutter or say the word and once again, this is actually going to take a lot of time for you to get used to, especially if you are extremely new to commentating. The thing, just try and keep that to a minimal. Try and say it as least as possible, and sometimes it will slip in there, and it's really, really just a gut instinct for you to say something like that, but that's perfectly okay. A few times is perfectly fine, and it won't affect the fluidity of your commentary. Just try not to make a habit out of it. Remember to use an audio editing program such as Audacity to boost your audio quality and get rid of any background noise that you might have. And try writing a script or just simply having notes around you as you commentate. It will really, really help guide you if you have a cluttered brain like me. And most importantly, just keep practicing, keep on chugging. Commentary, like I just said, is one of those things that takes a long time to get good at, and you really, really have to constantly stay on it and constantly practice. It doesn't happen overnight by any means, and you really, really have to practice on your commentary to eventually get good at it. And yeah, that's basically going to be it for this video. If you guys have any suggestions on similar videos I can make about channel tips and helping you guys grow your channel, then please hit me up in the comments below. If you have any questions or anything like that that you think I might be able to help you out with, then please, please, please write me out a comment. I will be sure to reply to you if you have a question, or if you just want to say, hey, Matthew, thank you so much for helping me out. This video really, really helped me create better commentaries. That would also be much obliged. So once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you like this video, please leave a like, please comment, and please, please, please subscribe. It really helps out, and it really does mean a lot. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!